Class 5, Lecture 4, Topic Conjunction from Parts of Speech. Good morning, students. Take out your 4 lines English notebooks. Draw margin lines on both sides of the page. Start writing the subject and date. After that, write conjunction with capital letters. Don't forget to draw an arrow like this. Then make a star and write definition. Its definition is a word used to connect clauses or sentences. Now the question is that what is a clause? A clause is a part of sentence that contains a verb. Its second explanation is a typical clause is consist of a subject and a predicate. For both of them you have to draw bullets like this. Let's look at its example. He stopped running on the ground. In this sentence you have he is a subject or a doer of the sentence. We is stopped is verb here and running on the ground as predicate. Let me write some more examples to make it easy for you people. Look at this example. She is cooking the meal in the kitchen. Look at this example. In this sentence, you have she. She is subject. What is a subject? Subject is a doer of something or doer of an action. Now what is action here? Cooking is action because it is a work. It shows an action. By cooking you are doing something. You are showing some action. Then you have meal. Meal is a object. It is an object. Cooking is verb and she is subject. Later on we will discuss direct and indirect object, but right now concentrate on direct object. Meal here is direct object because action is directly passing from she to that meal. So that's why it is object here. Hope so it is clear that what is a subject and what is a clause. But in the definition of a clause, it is said that it is a part of a sentence that contains a verb and a subject and a predicate or a verb. So, in this sentence, you have subject and a verb and the rest of the sentence is predicate. Let me write another example. He is running on the ground. As we said that for clause you need subject. Not in all cases, but in few cases you need subject. But mostly in clause you must have verb and the rest of the sentence. It is predicate. Look, running, it is a verb and rest of the sentence is predicate. What is the difference between clause and phrase? Just keep in mind that both are the group of the words, but one gives you complete meaning, other do not gives you complete meaning. So that's why first one is clause, because it is giving you the complete meaning. And as we said that what is conjunction? Conjunction is a word which joins or connects two clauses or two sentences. Now come towards the explanation of sentence, that what is a sentence. We are clear about clause. Let's talk about sentence. A group of words is called sentence. You simply have a group of words, whether it contains a verb or a subject or an object or a word or an adjective. You do not have to think about it. You just have to concentrate on that thing, that a group of words is called sentence. Now look at its exercise. Its exercise is make a list of conjunctions in the given passage. Dear students, this passage is too lengthy for you to write it, so that's why we will divide this topic into two videos. This one is its part A, and later on I will make its part B. I will give you some task at the end of this video, so it would be your homework kind of thing. Right now, start writing the passage. No one could pull the sword out, so the bishop sent men all over the kingdom. Listen, they cried, whoever pulls out the sword will be the king of England. Arthur's brother had forgotten his sword and asked Arthur to go home and get it. The house was locked, but on the way back, Arthur took the sword from the anvil outside the church. Arthur's brother saw it. Heavens, he cried, this is the sword from the stone. And he took it to his father. That's it. Till father, you have to write this passage. At the end, draw a finish line. Now, come towards your task. So, your task for this topic or for today is to make a list of conjunctions from this passage in your rough work notebooks, not in your neat work. You have to take your rough works registers or notebooks, and then you have to make a list of conjunctions from this passage. Later on, when I will make a video of those conjunctions. So then you have to do what? You will check it with your work. You will match it, and then you will check your own work. And then you will decide that whether you get A plus or grade D. Then you can share it on the channel in comments. So I will check it, and then in further more videos we will discuss it. For today it is enough. Thank you, students.